Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Clowes Memorial Hall at the Butler Arts Center. Before the performance begins, we would like to remind you of certain procedures to follow in order to ensure the safety and comfort of everyone in the theater. Please take a moment and notice the theater exits. Locate at least 2 exits closest to your seat. Keep in mind that the closest exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency, please walk calmly through an exit and listen for further instruction. For the comfort of everyone, we remind you that the Butler Arts Center is a smoke-free facility. Additionally, please check to make sure all cell phones, alarms, and other audible devices are turned to the off or silent position. Thank you, and enjoy the performance.
is my honor and privilege as the Chief Faculty Marshal to proclaim the opening of the 2019 Butler University Winter Commencement Exercises. The ceremony begins with the national anthem. Following this, Chairman of the Butler University Board of Trustees, Mr. Jay Sandhu, will offer the university welcome. Please stand for the national anthem.
Welcome, everyone. Let's take a moment and thank the members of the Butler community and those in the audience who have and will be serving in the armed forces. Thank you. Welcome, graduates and honored guests of to Butler University's 29 Winter Commencement Ceremony. Graduates, you have earned the pomp and circumstance, and Butler is happy to celebrate your achievement. Congratulations. Soon you will join the illustrious ranks of 50,000 Butler alumni who live in every state of the Union and 71 countries around the world. Their career and achievements attest to the quality of the Butler experience. Most of you were encouraged to pursue your degrees by family, friends, and faculty and staff members of this fine university. Please join me in thanking those individuals in attendance today with a round of applause. It is now my privilege to introduce our student reflection speaker, Susan Miller Wiltz. Tonight, Sue is receiving a Master of Business Administration degree from the Lacy School of Business. She earned her BA in journalism from the University of Wisconsin-Madison and an MS in journalism from Columbia University. She has two children, Georgia and Rye, who are here tonight. And Sue was selected as the student's reflection speaker by a committee of faculty, staff, and students. Sue, will you please share your thoughts on commencement?
Good evening. I am not exaggerating when I say it has taken me 10 long years to get here. And let us be frank, there were a few times I was not sure I was going to make it. You see, in some ways, I am not your typical graduate. My daughter, Georgia, now 15, was barely out of pull-ups, and my son, Rye, was not even in the picture when one of my favorite bosses, Bill Osterly at Angie's List, convinced me to apply to business school. It'll be fun, he said. What he did not say, but I'm sure he was thinking, was she could really use some help. So in the fall of 2009, I was accepted and registered for my first class. It was an accounting prerequisite since I had never taken a business course. I dare say I'm the only one graduating tonight who is a grad student the first time the Bulldogs came this close to winning the NCAA basketball championship. However, in juggling work, family, and business school, I'm hardly unusual. Most of my classmates were working full-time, many were married, some even had young ones at home, yet despite ridiculously crazy schedules, I found the vast majority of the people I have met here to truly embody the Butler way. Commitment to excellence, accepting reality yet seeking improvement every day, putting the team above self. If you are like me, you have been incredibly lucky to work with some of these wonderful teammates, mentors like Craig Caldwell, Marietta Stalkup, and Randy Brown. Classmates, you could always count on to go the extra mile, just as all of us do. Trust me, in business school, as in life, your team is critical. So as we get ready to embark on a new chapter, whether it is your first job or your fifth, let us not forget what we learned here. Mentors matter, humility and passion matter, servant leaders matter, the team and your community matter. And perhaps you will agree, perseverance matters most of all. I wonder how many of us had moments of doubt as we faced all those crazy deadlines for homework, final projects, papers, and exams. What did I sign up for? Am I ever going to finish? Are all these hours of studying really worth it? Tonight is bittersweet. You see, my husband died suddenly 2.5 years ago, and I really did come very close to dropping out when that happened. But he was so incredibly proud when I decided to go to get my MBA, and so incredibly supportive throughout my time here, even though it meant big sacrifices for him and my kids. Reflecting on those sacrifices and sheer passion and perseverance kept me going. As I always remind my children, my son in particular, quitting is not an option. Now that this night has finally come, I am sure I am not alone in thinking how glad and proud, and yes, a little relieved I am for sticking it out. And I want to thank my family and my Butler community for all their support. Here's to passion and perseverance for all that lies ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue, for sharing how impactful Butler was to you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Butler University's 21st president, James Danko.
Thank you, Jay, and thank you, Sue, for those great remarks and for staying with us. We really do appreciate all that you've done here. Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to our graduates. All of us here at Butler are certainly proud of all of your achievements, and we're grateful for the unique and positive impact that each of you has had on our great university. We're also grateful, as I know you are, for your parents, family members, and friends. Their support and encouragement have helped you to reach this milestone. Today, as I look out at this graduating class, I know that you will make a meaningful impact on the world. I've witnessed and heard of your actions and many accomplishments. You've studied and worked together both inside and outside the classroom, including within the community and around the world. You've taken on demanding internships, student teaching roles, and healthcare rotations. You've collaborated with your professors and classmates on innovative projects and research. You've applied your knowledge, your time, and your talent for the benefit of others. It is my hope that as you embrace the next chapter of your lives, you will continue to allow your Butler education and experiences to inspire you. I encourage you to view today's celebration not as an end, but as the beginning of your lifelong relationship with Butler University as alumni. You'll always have a home here at Butler, and we look forward to welcoming you back to campus often. At this time, it is my distinct honor, on behalf of Butler University, to confer an honorary degree upon Mr. Lloyd Wright. Lloyd Wright is the former president and CEO of WFYI Public Media. He retired this past July after 30 years of service, during which time he led WFYI through incredible transformation and growth. During his tenure, he anticipated the impact of technological advancements within broadcasting, and instead of adhering to what always worked, he embraced innovation and change as he guided the station into the era of high definition. A Beech Grove, Indiana native, Lloyd graduated from Indiana University in 1976. He started his career as Director of Instructional Broadcasting with the Indiana Department of Education. Wright then served for 6 years as Broadcast Operations Manager at WTTW in Chicago. As President and CEO of WFYI, Lloyd was responsible for Indiana's flagship PBS and NPR stations, which includes 6 24/7 broadcast services, WFYI Productions, which is a full-service media production facility, WFYI Learning Services and Community Engagement, Indiana Public Broadcasting News Service, and Indiana Reading and Information Services, which is a free service for Indiana's print impaired. He also served as founder and president of the WFYI Foundation. Under his leadership, the annual operating budget grew 450% and membership increased to 25,000. In 2018, WFYI's annual revenue reached a record high of $12 million. Now, in addition to its primary content, WFYI runs PBS Kids content on digital channel 20.2, how-to programs on 20.3, mobile content, and 2 digital radio stations. His career includes more than 120 regional Emmy Awards, the organization's physical move in 2008 to its modern facility on Meridian Street, and 3 capital campaigns that raised a total of more than $34 million. In choosing honorary degree recipients and speakers, Butler selects individuals whose lives reflect our university's core values and whose message can positively impact our students. Lloyd Wright embodies not only the calculated risk-taking we encourage in our students, but our values of innovation and visionary leadership. Lloyd is accompanied today by his son, Dr. Zach Wright, a 2010 Butler graduate. This is indeed a special honorary degree in that it means that both father and son hold Butler degrees. Lloyd, will you please come forward? Lloyd, on the approval of the Butler University Board of Trustees and by the authority vested in me, I confer upon you, Lloyd Wright, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto. I invite the audience to join me in expressing our congratulations, we've done that, to our newest honorary degree recipient, and I invite him to share a few words. Thank you, Lloyd. Thanks.
Well, thank you, President Danko, Chairman Sandhu, members of the Butler Board of Trustees, faculty, graduates, of course, and special guests. I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to be here this evening, once again, to take part in an event here at Clowes Memorial Hall. I've been here many, many times, and it's always a great treat. And it's a very, very special treat tonight. I'm so honored and humbled to be recognized by Butler University in this way. I have a lifelong affection for Butler University, and I'm proud of the relationship that WFYI Public Media has enjoyed through the years. My memories of Butler stretch back to the early 1960s when my brother David, who's here tonight with me, he and I became fans of the Butler Bulldog men's basketball team. Our dad would bring us to then Butler Fieldhouse, and I remember so well what great teams they had in those days. Point guard Jerry Williams from Short Ridge, who was City Athlete of the Year in 1959, and center Jeff Blue, an All-American out of Bainbridge High School in Indiana, and watching Butler basketball was a treat for us. We also learned early on that the Butler War Song was also the Beech Grove War Song. So we were very familiar with that, and we would love to sing, and if you want to join in with me, feel free. We'll sing the Butler War Song, we'll give the fighting cry, we'll fight the Butler battle, Bulldogs ever do or die. Maybe not. Another Butler connection. Well, thank you very much. It's pretty brave, don't you think? Another Butler connection that is, you'll be pleased to know, won't require me to sing. My wife, Maureen, who's here with me tonight, and I are members of Central Christian Church, Disciples of Christ, located downtown at 701 North Delaware. And Maureen's sister, Linda McCrae, is our senior pastor. And there's an important Butler connection with Central Christian Church. Ovid Butler, of course, Butler's founder, was a leader at Central Christian Church. He was an elder and a trustee in the mid-1800s at what is now one of the longest standing congregations in Indianapolis, 187 years young and still going strong. So I thank Ovid Butler tonight. I never would have imagined as we grew up watching the Bulldogs that many years later I'd have the opportunity to be president and CEO of WFYI, or that Butler would become one of our great partners. That includes a joint operating agreement with Butler's TV station, WTBU Channel 69, which expanded complimentary services for our viewers and provided opportunities for media arts students. It was a pleasure working with Dr. Ken Creech, who led the media arts program at that time, Bruce Eric, who is on the stage tonight, Butler's CFO, and others at Butler and WFYI for putting together that partnership. Another connection that I'm very, very proud of, the collaboration with Butler, Ted Green Films, and WFYI in the creation of the documentary Eva A7063, the inspiring story of Hoosier Holocaust survivor Eva Kor. And that project had its origins right here in Clowes Hall when Graham Honecker of Butler's Advancement Department encouraged Ted Green to come hear Eva speak. Like everyone in Clowes Hall that night, Ted was mesmerized by Eva and her remarkable story of hope, healing, humanity, and forgiveness. The result was the creation of Eva A7063, a documentary that had its world premiere here at Clowes Hall to a sold-out audience, and now includes a comprehensive educational and engagement initiative that will help sustain Eva's legacy for generations to come. In fact, just this week, an Eva educational toolkit was donated to every middle and high school in Indiana, nearly 1,000 schools, as we prepare for a statewide commemoration of the 75th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz, which will take place on January 27th. Eva was also recognized with an honorary degree from Butler in 2015, which makes this recognition even that more meaningful. Eva passed away on July 4th of this year. Fittingly, her celebration of life took place, where else? Here in Clowes Hall, and her legacy lives on. Filmmaker and my good friend Ted Green is here tonight, and I wonder if you could help me with a round of applause. Thank Ted for all his great work. Stand up, Ted. Thanks for coming. Thank you. The list of collaborations and connectivity goes on and on. I could mention many more, but I just mention one more. As you've already learned, my son Zach Wright is a 2010 Butler alum. So is his wife Alyssa, and I'm so pleased that they've been able to join us tonight from Asheville, North Carolina. Alyssa is a graduate in the Physician's Assistant Program, and Zach was a chemistry major who also graduated from the Marion University College of Osteopathic Medicine and will complete his residency in family medicine next June. So proud of you both. And also, thanks to all of my family and friends who have supported me over the years and here this evening with me. My wife, Maureen, my daughter, Emily, sister, Marcia Payne, my brother, David, his son, Jordan. My brother-in-law, Doug McCrae, is also with us tonight. And thanks to streaming technology, my daughter and her fiance in Los Angeles are watching us right now as well. So thanks to the love and support of my family and friends, it really means so much. Of course, this is a commencement, and I do have the microphone. And I've promised President Danko I wouldn't launch into a WFYI pledge break. But if I get to the 800 number, wave me off, if you will, please. Seems pretty familiar. But just a couple of notes. I would encourage you to be resourceful. I've always been asked, what's the best advice that you've ever received? And I always think of Dick Bowman, a boss and mentor of mine at WTTW in Chicago, when I was being considered for the WFYI president position far earlier than anyone, including me, would have expected. Dick said, don't worry about what you don't know. Surround yourself with people who do know, and go buy yourself 2 new suits, which I probably need. I think his message was be resourceful. You won't always have the answers to all the questions, and that's to be expected. But if you know where to go and to whom to approach to find the answers, you'll be fine and be successful. Surround yourself with smart people. I've made a career of doing that. Be a servant leader. Terre Haute native Robert Greenleaf began writing and developing the business applications of servant leadership with a series of essays in 1970. The servant leader, from Robert Greenleaf's perspective, is servant first. A servant first leader makes sure that other people's highest priority needs are being served. The servant leader asks, do those served grow as persons? Do they, while being served, become healthier, wiser, freer, more autonomous, more likely to become servants themselves? In order to lead, you must first serve. I encourage you to learn more about the values of servant leadership. It will help you and those around you to be more successful. It also seems to me that those similarities between servant leadership and the Butler Way, which has become so closely associated with the culture of this institution, and certainly the 5 principles of Butler Bulldog basketball: humility, passion, unity, servanthood, and thankfulness. And that takes me full circle to where I began with my appreciation for the close collaborations with WFYI and Butler. Collaborate. Be a bridge builder. To the extent possible, I would encourage you to do all you can to avoid burning bridges. Sometimes that can't be avoided, and they say that if you're going to burn bridges, you better be a pretty good swimmer. Instead, be a Butler Bulldog builder of bridges. Collaborate, partner, reach out, connect with colleagues, with family, with friends, with your own community, and follow your heart. It's been said that if you love what you do for a living, you'll never have to work a day in your life. Follow your passion, find your joy in your work and in your play. So congratulations to all the graduates and to all the parents and family members who helped these graduates arrive at this important juncture of their lives. It is family and friends who have loved us into being who we are and why we are here tonight. Give some thought to who those people are, and be sure to thank them for their love and support. Thanks again for this distinct honor. I'm so proud to be connected with Butler University, and will strive to exemplify the Butler Way. And as it says in the Butler and Beech Grove war song, in the glow of the victory firelight, history cannot deny to add a page or 2 for Butler's fighting crew beneath the Hoosier sky. Thanks, everyone. Go Dogs, and go, you mighty graduates.
Thank you, Lloyd. We appreciate those great remarks and for all the collaboration over the years. As for the scening, I would tell you to keep your day job, but you already gave that up, so I can't help you on that front. But thank you so much for being with us tonight. At this time, I recognize Dr. Catherine Morris, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Morris.
Thank you, President Danko. In the December graduating class of 2019, we have 98 undergraduate students and 47 graduate students. Of these graduate students, approximately 15% already have an undergraduate degree from Butler. Whether you are receiving your first or second degree from Butler tonight, congratulations on your academic work. I'd like to take a moment to give special commendation to our students who have earned various academic honors, which are listed in your program and distinguished by the special cords or stoles that are a part of their academic regalia, also specified in the program. Many congratulations to our graduates who have earned these academic distinctions. Graduates, I ask that you take a moment to reflect on the transformative influence our faculty have had on your lives. Faculty, will you please rise so that we may honor your role in our students' educational success? Thank you, faculty. Graduates, the diplomas you're about to receive signify your academic accomplishments under the tutelage of this outstanding faculty, grounded in the liberal arts and complemented with training in your discipline or profession of choice. Graduates, the faculty, staff, and administration are proud of you. Indeed, commencement is one of our proudest days on campus. As you begin a new phase in your life, please know that we trust you will be excellent ambassadors for your alma mater, and we look forward to hearing from you about the ways in which you put your Butler education to use in your life. We will now present the graduate and undergraduate degrees. Will all members of the graduating class please stand? President Danko, the candidates standing before you have completed all of the requirements for their respective degrees. They have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees, and I now present them for the conferral of their degrees.
On the recommendation of the faculty, the provost, with the approval of the Board of Trustees, and by the authority vested in me, I confer upon you the degrees recommended with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
In keeping with academic tradition, those of you receiving bachelor degrees may now move your tassels symbolizing your degrees from the right side to the left side of your cap. Congratulations. Congratulations, and please be seated.
Hello, my name is Scott Bridge. I am a lecturer in the School of Journalism in the College of Communication. My colleague, Ann Bilodeau, a clinical faculty member and director of the Butler Speech Language Clinic, will join me tonight as the readers for the ceremony. As your readers, we kindly ask you to hold your applause to help make certain all graduate names are heard. Once all graduate names have been honored, you may applaud the collective accomplishment. We thank you for your respectful consideration. And now, Dean J. Howard joins President Danko to award diplomas to the candidates for the Master of Fine Arts, Associate of Arts, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Science for the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Michael Godzik. Stacy McGahey. Sebastian Avello. Olivia Baroker. Shelby Eldred. Caitlin Fields. Alexandra Gorman. Alyssa Hirschberger, cum laude. Emily Joyce, cum laude. Grace Lowe. Brooke Rigney. Nicolasita Salas. Ashlyn Taylor. Jacob Andolcio. Jahian Cha. Jenna Foltz, cum laude. Mahmoud Kido, cum laude. Ellie Moy, magna cum laude. Judd Olesh. Ryan Perkins. Catherine Struby, cum laude.
Dean Brooke Candle Cisco joins President Danko to award diplomas to the candidates for Master of Science and Bachelor of Science in the College of Education.
Hope A. Moore. Amy Baker. Mark Barth. Brandon Brooks. Laura Christie. Sarah Fernkiss. Brent Freed. Adam Gaff. Gwendolyn Gaw. Raquel Janes. Catherine Kelly. Nicholas Lawson. Anastasia Luck. Andrea McCoy. Stephanie Pilcher. Lindsay Charette. Beatrice Smith. Leah Smith. Evan Snyder. Robert Story. William Templeton. Michael Walden. David Dunham, cum laude. Garrig Hollitz. Katie Heibarger, cum laude.
Dean Stephen Standiford joins President Danko to award diplomas to the candidates for Master of Business Administration and Bachelor of Science for the Lacy School of Business.
Francis Bowen. Nicholas Burke. Zachary Carter. Graham Danielson. Darren Davido. David Goldsmith. Stephen Lindley. Ken Lin Liu. Tan Madhaven. Susan Miller Wiltz. Chrissy Force. Eric Saxa. Waleed Shella. Aviv Ben Shabbat. Madison Bloom, cum laude. Frank Butterworth. Daniel Del Grasso. Stephen Dennis. Emily Eaton. Sophie Fleetwood. Connor Fuller, cum laude. Stephen Gay, cum laude. Kyle Giebel, cum laude. Brian Goldner. Ryan Knupp. Kirsten Linskug. Nicholas Mahalik. Robert Moniek. Chad Ramsey. William Ramsey. Darian Reynolds, cum laude. Jacob Sisson. Colin Steinhauer. Samuel Chamez. Samson Terefi. Cameron Towns.
Dean Robert Soltis joins President Danko to award diplomas to the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Health Sciences for the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences.
Charlie Strippinger.
Dean Lisa Brooks joins President Danko to award diplomas to the candidates for Master of Music, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Fine Arts, and Bachelor of Science for the Jordan College of the Arts.
Aaron Burns. Eliana Montalvo, cum laude. Carly Arnold, cum laude. Olivia Funderburg. Elizabeth Henning, cum laude. Emma Schilling, cum laude. Andrew Sukup, cum laude.
Dean Brooke Barnett joins President Danko to award diplomas to the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Communication.
Kirsten Adair. Ashley Daub, cum laude. Carly Haley, cum laude. Anna Kern, cum laude. Amanda Denise Lewis. Andrea Johnay Matthews. Samuel Osborne. Abigail Schmidt. Annika Schmidt, cum laude. Margot Trich. Allison Westergren.
All right, at this time I invite the graduating class the class of 2019, to stand as I announce each college to receive your congratulations. First, the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Okay. The College of Education. The Lacy School of Business. The College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. Jordan College of the Arts. And the College of Communication. The alma mater of a university is often the collegiate national anthem. Throughout the lifetime of a university, faculty, staff, students, alumni, and family join in singing the alma mater within university ceremonies as a symbol of loyalty and pride. As these graduates are now leaving Butler University, please join Dr. Dana Zanobi from the Jordan College of the Arts in singing the alma mater once more. The university community will sing the alma mater together, and you will find the words on page 9 of your program. Please stand for the singing of the alma mater.
Dr. Swanson and I will perform the alma mater twice, and please join us the second time through. In the gallery of memories, there are pictures bright and fair, and I find that dear old Butler
Thank you, Dr. Zanobi, for the lovely rendition of the alma mater, and Dr. Swanson for your musical accompaniment. We also thank Ms. Joyce Ellinger, who has done a tremendous job of signing the ceremony. With sincere congratulations and best wishes to the graduating class, I declare the 2019 Butler University Winter Commencement completed. Please remain seated until all faculty and graduates have recessed.